Across the vast and ancient continent of Africa, where the wind carries secrets older than memory and the soil holds the footsteps of countless generations, a story begins. A story of courage, tradition, and a love powerful enough to bend the will of destiny itself. This is the tale of Amina and Kito. Amina was the gentle daughter of a respected Hausa bead-maker. Her world was filled with color, the glow of warm clay walls, the shine of polished beads, the golden patterns of her traditional veil. She worked with a quiet grace, but inside her heart lived a longing she dared not speak. Though promised to a nobleman named Jabari, her spirit yearned for freedom, for a love chosen by her own heart, not assigned by tradition. Far across the savannah lived Kito, a young Maasai warrior. Strong, loyal, guided by courage, he carried the pride of his people with every step. Yet behind his steady gaze rested a hidden emptiness, a quiet sense that something important was missing from his life, something his warrior training could not teach him, something no spear could help him find. Once each year, tribes from many corners of the land gathered for the great Pan-African Festival, a celebration of unity, of drums, dance, color, and heritage. It was here, beneath the glow of firelight and the thunder of ancestral drums, that fate intertwined the paths of Amina and Kito. She moved through the crowd in her golden Hausa veil, her eyes glowing like dusk. He stood among warriors in brilliant red shuka cloth, tall and calm as the acacia trees behind him. And when their eyes met, the world fell silent. In that single moment, something ancient awakened, as if two hearts, separated by time and distance, suddenly recognized each other, as if the ancestors themselves whispered, "This is the one." Though their homes were miles apart, their connection grew stronger with each passing day. Under the soft glow of moonlight, beneath the branches of quiet trees, they met in secret. They shared stories of childhood, dreams for the future, fears they never dared speak aloud before. They laughed, they cried, and slowly, gently, they fell deeply in love. But love that grows in the shadows cannot remain forever unseen. Sophia, Amina's closest companion, began to notice her smiles, her absences, the glow in her eyes whenever Kito's name passed her lips. Jealousy, sharp and burning, grew inside her heart. Out of pain and broken hope, she revealed the lover's secret to the elders. The news struck the village like a storm. Amina was forbidden to leave her home. Kito was branded a threat to their traditions. Jabari, the man she was promised to, felt humiliation twist into anger. And for a moment, it seemed as though destiny had turned against the lovers. But while hearts were breaking, a real storm gathered on the horizon, a fierce and unforgiving storm that swallowed the sky in darkness and roared with the power of the ancient winds. Amina's village trembled as thunder cracked and winds tore through the land. Homes shook, fires flickered, fear spread through the streets. In the middle of the chaos, Amina whispered the only name her heart trusted, Kito. Many miles away, Kito felt the storm before he saw it. The earth trembled beneath his feet, and a cold wind pushed against him. But when he sensed danger threatening Amina's world, he did not hesitate. He ran, through whipping winds, through dust that stung his eyes, through darkness thick enough to swallow the bravest soul. He pushed forward, because no storm was stronger than the love he carried. When Kito reached the village, destruction was everywhere. Roofs had fallen. Fires danced dangerously close to homes. Fear had taken over the night. But without a second thought, Kito rushed into the chaos. He pulled children from danger, shielded elders with his body, and protected Amina as the storm roared around them. And as the villagers watched him fight for their safety, not as a stranger, but as a protector, they saw something undeniable. They saw love, not reckless love, not forbidden love, but pure, courageous, unwavering love. When the storm finally passed and dawn returned to the land, Amina and Kito stood together, exhausted, bruised, but united. Their hands clasped tightly, their hearts beating as one. In that quiet sunrise, something changed. The elders saw what tradition had tried to silence. They saw a love strong enough to cross cultural lines, to unite what had once been divided. And slowly, the walls between tribes began to crumble. Amina's people and Kito's people worked side by side to repair what the storm had broken. They shared tools, food, laughter, and stories. New bonds formed, old misunderstandings faded. What began as a forbidden love became a bridge between families, between cultures, between worlds. As the sun rose higher, painting the savanna gold once more, Amina placed her handmade beaded necklace around Kito's neck, and he wrapped his scarlet shuka gently over her shoulders. A promise exchanged, not just between two hearts, but between two nations. For love, when true, does not bow to borders. It does not yield to fear. It does not ask permission from tradition. Love simply finds its way. And so, the story of Amina and Kito lives on, carried by the wind, whispered through the grasslands, remembered by the ancestors, and retold for generations to come.